What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about house flipping and real estate investing. I'm going to be reviewing The Flip's Secrets by Jake Leicht. Before we get started, I'm Hunter, and on this channel, I talk about online business opportunities and various course options you can take to learn those opportunities. I talk about digital marketing, e-commerce, investing. So if you're interested in using any of those to make money online, be sure to subscribe to my channel for the latest videos. Okay, now let's get into the review. What is the Flip's Secrets? So this is an online mentorship program by Jake Leicht that teaches you how to use other people's money to invest in real estate house flipping deals. And Jake claims that you can do all this part-time, full-time, remotely, or locally without having to use any of your own money to get started, which is pretty incredible because most would think you need at least some money to get started in real estate investing. So in this video, I'm going to discuss the business model itself, what is house flipping, the pros and cons of Jake's course, the price of the course, and what's included there, some of the challenges of the house flipping business model and using other people's money, and then just another way to make money online that you can consider. So first things first, what is the business model? What is house flipping? So many people are already familiar with house flipping. This is purchasing a real estate investment property that you're going to fix up, whether that's doing it yourself with your own hands or hiring like a contracting crew to do it for you and then selling it for a profit. So the key is to find some type of property that needs some reasonable maintenance work done. Maybe that's fixing a roof or updating a kitchen to be a modern kitchen, finishing a basement, renovating that property with the necessary renovations, and then selling it for a cost that is higher than both the price you bought it for as well as the additional renovations you put into it in order to earn a profit there. So what are the pros of the Flip Secrets? For starters, Jake, the course creator, is an experienced house flipper, has over 900 deals under his belt there. It's also a streamlined house flipping opportunity where you use other people's money. So it teaches you how to get into real estate investing even if you don't have money to your name. And there's also an affordable upsell there in the program called the Flip Kickstart program, where you can learn an effective strategy to get started with all this as a complete beginner in real estate investing. Now, the cons of the Flip Secrets are that there is no explicit program cost mentioned on the website. You might get charged higher than you might get expecting if you want to get into the program. There's a lot of information there, so it could be overwhelming for beginners just getting into real estate investing. And you have to put yourself on the line. If you want to use other people's money, there is some risk there. And then finally, the program is limited and there's usually a wait list, so it's not always available. Now, how much does the course cost and what's included there? So based on testimonials online, you can get this course for anywhere between 11,000 and 30,000 US dollars. There's no refund policy, unfortunately, according to their terms of service. If you buy the course, you're going to be stuck with it. And it appears this course has been circling around 5 years at the time of this video's recording. And in terms of reputation, based on online reviews from different sites like Jake's Instagram, Facebook, and Reddit discussions, there's been even mixed there of positive and negative reviews. Now let's talk about the coach, who is Jake Leicht. So he currently works, his primary income function is that he works as a house flipper full time. He's also a featured speaker at some international events. And yeah, he just takes on that coach and mentorship role. He originally had a sales job before hopping in and starting his own business. He created this course, The Flip Secrets, back in 2018, and he has over 900 properties under his belt using 100% other people's money since his first real estate deal back in January 2012. So he's been already doing this for over 10 years. He's got over a decade of experience, which is pretty impressive. So what are you going to get in this mentorship program? First is the Other People's Money Playbook. It's going to teach you how to buy houses using the bank's money or maybe seller financing to get these real estate deals done. Then course 2 there is going to be Lead Generation Mastery. So that's going to teach you effective strategies to get different property deals sent to you automatically so that you can assess them quickly and decide if it's worth moving forward with. So basically, yeah, just leads, like property leads. Course 3, there is the contractor connection. So how are you going to find the best workers to implement your renovations on these properties? Course 4 is exit strategy essentials. So how to get in and out of the real estate deal and how to get paid for the work you've put into the property there. Then you get some bonus content as well. So you get lender and contractor documents and templates you can use on the contractors and lenders you're going to use for these deals. You get pre-built lender, contractor, and lead generation scripts, which if you're not like a customer service person or a sales representative, this could be really useful for you. It's going to tell you exactly what needs to be said on the phone calls to make these deals happen. You're going to get some real life tutorials. You're going to get access to a calculator, and you're also going to get access to a couple of Jake's best private lenders. So you have access to other people's money through Jake. So typically this program runs for 5 weeks, according to information on the application page, and it's open to anyone basically from experienced to beginner investor just getting started there with house flipping. What are some of the challenges of the house flipping with other people's money business model? First of all, you're going to increase the amount of debt that you have. So you are using other people's money, but that means you're also taking on debt, right? So it is not a riskless opportunity. Because you are using somebody else's money, you may have limited control in these deals. So a lender you're working with may require that there's a certain timeline that's met. You use specific contractors, so you do have limited control in that aspect. You also can incur unexpected costs. So maybe you have an inspector go inspect a house flipping deal you're going to do. They come back and tell you it needs to be renovated. And then while the contractors are actually renovating the property, they find that there's further things that need to be updated. Maybe the foundation of the house is bad and the inspector missed it. Then you're stuck there with a major issue on your deal that could cost you a lot of money. There's also extreme volatility in the housing market. Sometimes it's a buyer's market, sometimes it's a seller's market. So you just got to be prepared for some volatile times if you're doing real estate investing in any context. And finally, you are susceptible to some legal issues like zoning regulations, building codes, and whatnot. So you have to make sure that you are paying attention to all those things as a real estate house flipper. In conclusion, is the flip secrets worth it? Well, kind of based on some of the mixed reviews I've been seeing online, I would say it depends, right? If you're someone that really wants to get into house flipping, real estate investing, and you're willing to put that risk out there, risk using other people's money, then it could definitely be worth it for you. Some people have a good experience, some people have a bad experience. As with anything, it's really going to depend on how badly you want to make it work. I'm sure that the teachings in the course and from Jake are going to be absolutely solid. He's a professional in the industry. So it just depends on how you are going to implement those trainings, as well as kind of luck of the draw that you're finding good properties there and in solid housing markets. However, at the cost of upwards of $30,000 in some cases, many are likely to find this course unaffordable. And also, many probably don't want to put themselves at extreme risk by using other people's money on real estate deals. They could end up losing money in some cases. So, fortunately, there is an alternative, or there are many alternatives, but there is an alternative real estate related online business model you can consider, which is local lead generation. So local lead generation is investing in digital real estate as opposed to hard real estate. And investing in local lead generation property is very affordable because it's just a website. So you're investing in a domain name and the necessary web hosting and web maintenance or web development that goes into setting up that website, which is much more affordable than a piece of hard real estate. So you can get started without using other people's money very easily, maybe a few $100s for a domain name, first year of website hosting, and whatnot. So here's how local lead generation works. It's simple, actually. You target a local service business niche in a specific geographic location, and you set up a website on Google, or you set up a website and use local SEO to get it to rank on Google, so that when a customer from that specific location that you're targeting searches in Google for that business service niche that you've created the website for, they come across your website in the Google Map Pack. So then when they click on your website there in the map pack and inquire about the service you're offering, hey, I need roofing done on my house. Can you help me out with this? You now have a valuable lead that you can turn around and sell to an actual local roofing business or any business that you're targeting in that area. You can basically automate this entire process. You partner with a business and they receive all the leads from the website. And each of these local lead generation websites that you set up and get to rank on Google can generate anywhere from $500 to $3,000 a month from the client that you partner with, because you're actually helping this a local business, a small business, do their marketing more efficiently. You've put in the work here to rank a website on Google that's getting organic traffic as opposed to paid traffic, and you're sending them these consistent leads for a fair fee that they're so if they're paying you 3,000 a month for these leads, maybe they're making 6,000 or 9,000 from the leads. So it's very worth it for these businesses. So if you do the math here, if you make at least $500 per month from just one website and you only invested, say, $500 or less into the website to get it ranking on Google, you're making 90% profit margin or higher just from one website. What's great about local lead generation is that the majority of the income you're making is passive income, because the website requires little maintenance once you get it to rank, and automate all those things there to get it to stay ranking, and the local business partners with you. You have time to focus on creating more of these local lead generation websites and really scaling a profitable online business, which is why I really like this business model. So guys, if you want to learn more about investing in digital real estate with local lead generation, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. And with that, thank you guys for sticking around. I will see you in the next one. Please make sure to drop a if you got value out of this video. Cheers.